glad to see that everyone left the kitchen a freaking mess. So I guess I'm gonna do a lot of cleaning today. My head is already pounding. Didn't wake up feeling the best. And hold on, I'll show you. Not a thing was cleaned. And as you can see, some refrigerated items weren't even put up. This garlic goes in the freezer. Sorry if you guys are at a weird angle. My friend is at Costco. They require masks. I can't go. That and I don't want to drive to Tri-Cities. Oh, that's good. There were wasted beans too. Anyway, she just happened to be going. Did I not hit the button? Probably didn't hit the button. I'm gonna need this coffee today. Anyway. My head is really killing me today. So I made queso fresco. Turned out really good. I'm trying to put you guys where. Whoops. Sorry. Guess I should have just left it. No, because now I think you're too low. Whatever. I swear for the first few minutes I felt great. I didn't have pounding. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm gonna drink the coffee, and then I guess work on all of that. Not high on my to-do list. But, it is what it is. So last night I made carne asada, homemade flour tortillas. What else did I do? Queso fresco, this green sauce. What was that green sauce? So it's avocado, cilantro, jalapeno, olive oil, avocado. I said that. Tomatillos. Real simple sauce. Real good too. Yesterday's was a little spicy though. And I, after standing at the barbecue, was not feeling it. I had little food. And then didn't feel good and went to bed. So we have so much meat left that that's what's for dinner tonight. I don't have to cook, especially with me having to do so much cleaning. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and I'll see you guys later. Cheers. Sorry if it's dark in here. My head has just gotten worse. So I made it to about 12:20 and I couldn't do it anymore. Sorry if you hear the lawnmower. Dean is mowing the lawn. Makes me wonder why, because he just did it Monday. And it's not like it's growing really quickly. So that's not helping my head. Anyway, so my head is killing me. I had to get a couple things from the boys, and even just them talking has been hurting. At one point, Xander asked me a question, and I was like, stop talking. And I was like, I can't do it anymore. I need to go upstairs. And so, that's where I am. The curtains were open, but like I came over to my side of the bed and just like face down in the bed and just rubbing my forehead, because that's where it is. It started behind my right eye and then kind of gradually went to my left. And then just felt overwhelming urge to throw up. So Xander got me some water, closed the curtains, and I don't know why, I'm freezing with goosebumps. And I don't even know what the temperature is today. Weather. Nope. Of course it won't come up. Anyway, so it's not very warm, obviously, because I'm cold. I don't know why I'm yawning. Oh, it's windy on top of it, and now my room smells like grass. Anyway, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. The kids are old enough to take care of themselves. Xander was feeding himself. He was making hot dog nachos, and I was just like, whatever, kid. I don't care. Eat. Just don't touch last night's dinner, because that's what we're having for tonight, because there's no way I'm up to cooking. And I might have to teach my daughter how to do a crash course in tortillas, because I'm gonna have to tell her how to do them, because I do not feel up to doing it. When I made my tortillas yesterday and I was gonna film it, I did use the mix 4-flour tortillas, and so I did end up adding a little bit of bacon grease. I don't think I filmed it. You know what? I don't even know. Anyway, I added some of the bacon grease I had left over. I grew up with Southerners, and we always saved the bacon grease, and like in this case came in handy, and I use it actually to prep my cast iron. I need to get the big one, one that has to be picked up with 2 hands. It's so heavy and so big. It's rusted, and get it in the house and get it clean. I just would have to feel good. Actually, filming with your eyes closed is interesting, and it kind of feels better. Anyway, so might have the kids go get me a cold washcloth, put it on my forehead or the back of my neck. I don't know. I just know that we ruled out sleep apnea for causing my migraines and headaches. And it just kind of worries me, because the doctor said that my symptoms were conducive, in a line with an aneurysm, but sleep apnea, and he wanted to rule it out and everything. So first, my insurance was all messed up, because I have Medicare and Medicaid. I'm on a program where you have to have the other. They pay my premium for my medical, which is like $135 or something. And then they put me on the state insurance, so I have backup because I don't have private insurance. So Medicare is my primary and Medicaid is my backup. And so what Medicare won't pay for, which turns out is a lot, Medicaid will. And so I had the doctor's appointment about my headaches and migraines and all of that. And the visit, it was like a $500 visit. 300 or 200 of it was paid, and I had either 300 200 left to pay myself out of pocket. Well, my Medicaid should have paid for that. And so it took a little bit. When I got the letter in the mail, I called and I was like, hey, what's going on? Why am I getting a bill? I'm not supposed to. And so they said that I didn't have insurance, that my insurance ran out in January, and I had just gotten re-up paperwork for the kids, and I knew they weren't out of insurance until I think it was the end of March. And so this was like beginning of March by the time I got a letter saying that I owed money from an appointment from January 9th. And so I called, re-upped them. She just did it with me on the phone, and then she sent me over to the other one, and we got checking, and my worker actually called me, and she was like, you had a gap in insurance, but it says in June or July of 19. And I was like, I had insurance the entire time, all of those months. Medicare and Medicaid both paid for everything. I haven't seen a bill since. And she was like, well, unfortunately, your insurance wasn't updated until I came in and did the in-home assessment, because I require help around the house because of some medical issues. I need help. And so she came in, I don't know, February, and did the assessment, and I was approved for hours and what have you. And she said, I opened your case then, and I said something, and it must have triggered something. I was like, you guys have been paying my premiums for Medicare since forever. And she goes, wait, what? If we're paying, so somehow the first case and the second case got separated. I never had a gap in insurance. Well, so he tried to send me over in January, and because I had no insurance and Medicare wouldn't have, paid it fully, I didn't want to be responsible for a huge bill for an MRI, because it's not just an MRI, it's an MRI with me being sedated. And so we had to push it out until all of my insurance was figured out. Got the previous bill taken care of about the time we went to go do it. All of this stuff started, and I was a non-emergency MRI, so they won't do it until this lifts. And it scares me sometimes to think that this could be an aneurysm, but the surgery would require life-saving, surgery, and with my infections on top of it, it's scary. But, I got 3 kids that I need to think about besides my husband. And so I'm waiting until they start opening things back up to be on that list to get my MRI. And hopefully my insurance don't act like jackwagons and require a whole new authorization. I just know it needs to get done. It's a scary process because I have to be put under, but I need to have it done. I need to figure out and rule out that or know that it's there and get it fixed. Anyway, I'm in so much pain. I'm gonna let you guys go, even though I've been sitting here blabbing my mouth. Sometimes it makes me feel better, but now I'm starting to get really nauseated. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me again today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.